Ready to knock it out?
I think we're
Let's
ready.
do it.
Awesome, let's go. Tunes 92.5 and 104.5, guys. You are back in the mix. Check it out. I've got a couple fantastic guests live with me in the studio right now as we speak. Jocelyn and Chris Arndt. Gang, how are we doing today?
Good, good. How are you?
Yeah.
I'm doing fantastic. I appreciate you guys coming through, making the trip.
Oh, thanks for having us.
I wouldn't miss it.
Where did you guys come from?
We came a few hours from like Capital Region area, so that's where we're home base.
That's the home base, and you made it here upstate North Country.
Yeah.
Once again, you've been here before in the past.
We have, so we played Brew York a couple times,
Yeah.
and we always come to see you guys.
Yes.
You're awesome.
Hey, and thank you. I appreciate that. And yeah, you guys actually came last night and stayed the night. And did you guys have like any time to like get out and see the town?
We got to chill a bit last night. We mostly just kind of drove and chilled, but today I think we're gonna hit up some of the sites. So
We got those.
okay,
We got those
yeah.
out in the bay, out by the water, stuff like that.
Yeah, I want to check
It
it
looks
out.
gorgeous up there.
It really, really is, especially this time of year. But fantastic. You guys are gonna love it. But check it out, guys. Let's talk about music.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So for the listeners who have maybe not heard any of the music before, Chris, how would you describe it?
Oh man. That's a good question. I think I would describe it as kind of like a modern take on blues rock. You know, we're definitely very blues inspired, but I don't like to pigeonhole us too much. Although that's a very artisty answer. No one likes to define their own music. I'm sure that if you asked anyone else who listened to us, they just go like, oh yeah, that's blues rock.
That's blues rock.
Yeah. There's a lot of really prominent guitar work on Chris's part, and I sing, to my heart's content on it, and
Yes.
we write all our stuff together. It's been that way since the beginning. So.
And as far as the beginning goes, when did the two of you pick up instruments for the first time?
Yeah, so I started piano lessons in 4th grade, and then Chris started guitar shortly after. He's the younger of the two of us.
I was gonna ask that.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
And we were kind of like, practicing in the same living room, so we figured we might as well like learn the same songs and jam together, and started singing kind of by accident in like 5th grade, and performing out kind of snowballed from there.
Sure.
Yeah.
So Chris, were you kind of trying to follow Big Sister as far as
Yeah, actually, so Jocelyn started on piano, and I really wanted to learn piano, but our parents didn't want us to have the same instrument because they didn't want to like be competitive with siblings or anything like that. So my dad just, without asking me, one day brought me in the car after school, and he was like, "I got you a guitar. We're going to a guitar
Isn't this
teacher."
really cool? It's so cool.
Well, smart of the parents, but
Yes.
So how many instruments do you play a piece?
Oh, I mean, I played a bit of piano and I played flute in school, but mostly I sing these days. I'm jumping around like crazy. If you come to a live show, I will be all over the place. But Chris has been dabbling on the piano lately. And
Yeah, I
guitar
definitely,
and-
I would say that the only thing that I play to any actual degree of like quality is guitar, and then there are a bunch of other things where I have like a cheap one in the corner and I break it out once every 6 months.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, cool. And I mean, you got a beautiful guitar on you right now. What type of guitar is that?
So this is a Breedlove. It's from their new Eco collection, and basically their company ethos is all about sustainable harvesting of their tonewoods, which is something that the guitar industry has not always had a focus on. So I'm a huge fan of that, and also their instruments are just like, they sound awesome and they're fun to play.
Yes,
So
and they're gorgeous.
they are
They're really
very
pretty.
pretty.
Really pretty.
They know how to make a pretty guitar.
Yeah, no doubt. And Jocelyn, there's not any point in time where you're on stage and you're like, you know what? I'm breaking this flute out.
I mean,
Not yet.
Lizzo is super cool, and I want to be like her. So maybe someday I'll do that. But until then, I really gotta brush up on it.
Yeah, no doubt. No pressure.
Oh no, it would be cool.
Yeah, well, listen, you guys got the new album out, Favorite Ghost. And I was hoping to get a couple songs out of you.
Yeah,
Definitely.
definitely.
And you guys, yeah, you said definitely, you're down.
Yes.
And you've got one in mind to kick things off with. What is this song that we want to start with?
Yeah, so this song is called Sugar and Spice, and this is the first single we released from the record, like post-lockdown, post all of that, and we kind of didn't know how it would go because, like, everything is crazy.
Yeah.
It was kind of nerve-wracking, like we waited a lot longer than we were anticipating to put the record out, so it was very nerve-wracking, but we put it out there, and it spent 14 weeks in the Billboard AAA Top 40.
It's a beautiful thing.
Good start.
Beautiful thing. Awesome. So we're about to hear it right here live in the studio at Tunes, Jocelyn and Chris with Sugar and Spice.
Am.
Yeah.
Am. You guys can go whenever you're ready.
Cool. You.
That was awesome, guys. Thank you.
Guys ready?
Yes.
Good to go.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
That was awesome. So I love this song. And again, guys, we're talking with Jocelyn and Chris Arndt. They've got the new album out, Favorite Ghost, and of course we just heard live on the radio, Sugar and Spice. Was that the first release from the album?
Yes.
It was.
First single.
Wild.
First single.
Wild. And now, so I love how you sit, because it's like a back and forth as far as intensity goes.
Yeah.
And it keeps me on the edge of my seat.
Thank you.
It's like a roller coaster ride. Now,
Thank you.
does that just, do you write intentionally like that, or is that just naturally how music flows through you?
It's kind of how I just feel it, I guess, but I definitely also, when we're writing songs, Chris does, the chord structure and the underlying kind of like through line of the songs, and then I usually do the melody and the lyrics, and I really like wordplay that lets me kind of capitalize on that energy back and forth.
Absolutely.
So.
Awesome. And of course, the chemistry is fantastic between the two. I mean, you've been making music together since what?
Yeah.
Or something
For a while now.
And it shows. And when you guys are writing together, what usually comes first? Is it the song structure, or is it the idea or concept of a song?
It changes pretty much every song. Sometimes, like I think for Sugar and Spice, I had the idea for the riff, and Jocelyn had an idea for the chorus independently, and we were like, those two things might work together.
Yeah.
And so we just kind of mashed them together, and it ended up sticking, and we liked it. But some songs it starts from like a chord progression, or some songs it starts from like a line in the chorus, or just like even a few words that are like exciting, and then we just, once we have that initial like kernel of an idea, we kind of get together and put our heads together and just basically throw stuff at the wall until it sticks.
Yeah, no doubt.
So.
Well, that's the beautiful thing about creating, is that the inspiration comes from wherever. It can come
Yeah.
from 100 different angles.
Exactly.
So very cool. And now you've been taking this sound that you've been crafting for years, and you've taken it on the road. You've already had a wild summer. We got a chance to chat about it maybe a few weeks ago or so.
Yeah.
But, you were just telling me before, you guys opened up for Filter.
Yeah, we
That
got
was
to play
so
with
cool.
Filter in Illinois. It was awesome, and we played with G Love as well. And I mean, since we last saw you, we've been to like Wisconsin, Illinois, Michigan. I mean, all points kind of Midwest.
Yeah,
and
yes.
we were just in Virginia last weekend, so we're getting after it.
You guys are just crossing them off the list, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we have a lot left too this summer.
Right, which is awesome. And we'll start with that because you've got a show coming up on Saturday.
Saturday, yes. Actually, our album release party, because I think it's our only show this summer in like our hometown in the capital region. We're playing in
Gotcha.
Saratoga, and so we figured our hometown show, we should make it our album release party.
Yes, awesome. Because you're about the people, right?
Oh yeah, exactly.
The people that gave to you, well, fantastic. And do you guys usually reach out to maybe friends of yours something to open, or do you guys just knock it out yourself?
Yeah, there'll be our good friends Sly Fox and the Hustlers. They're gonna be playing with us.
Oh
Love
man,
those guys.
I just caught them out in Alexandria.
Oh, yeah,
good.
they're
awesome.
epic. They're
yeah,
so
they'll be
good.
there too. So.
Yeah, super cool. Well, fantastic. And then of course, after the big album release show on Saturday, you guys are hitting the road. You got more shows coming up. But I know there's a big time one in September. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so we're playing the Bourbon and Beyond Music Festival, which is in Louisville, Kentucky, and it
I'm
is
so excited.
going to be insane. It's like as big as music festivals can get. I think it's going to be the biggest festival we've ever played, and we're just super excited
It's like
for
the
it.
lineup is crazy. It's like Jack White, Alanis Morissette, Chris Stapleton, like Greta Van Fleet, like everybody. I'm so
Yeah,
excited.
Jack White, huge Jack White.
I know,
fan.
I
He
know.
just does not stop. Creativity just oozes out of him.
Yeah.
Well, awesome. Because I mean, you guys, I would imagine, listen to these individuals coming up, and now you find yourself on the same stage as them. What does that mean to you guys?
Well, first of all, it's kind of hard for me to wrap my brain around to start. Like, I feel like it takes me a really long time to because you're always like in the thick of it, right?
Sure.
So it's really hard to step back and get that perspective. But when you do, we step back and we're like, geez, we started touring, we started playing music out 10 years ago, and now we're playing the same stages like Alanis Morissette, who I wore her record out in middle school, so it's just it's like, wow, I think we're doing something right. We're gonna keep doing it because it feels good.
You must be. Well, awesome, guys. You got another song for us, and this is the latest release.
Yeah.
It's called Runaway.
Yes.
Break down the meaning behind this song right here.
Yeah. So this song was definitely a lockdown song through and through, and it's all about being stuck wherever you're stuck. And I know we all face things that we feel like we're stuck or we're up against a wall, and just kind of trying to push through that and turn it into something more hopeful to get you through it.
Awesome. Beautiful thing. Guys, once again, this song is out right now. It's off the same album, Favorite Ghost, which is out right now.
Yes, it is.
And don't forget the album release party, Saratoga Springs, this Saturday. What's the name of the venue?
Putnam Place.
Putnam Place. Shout out to
Yeah.
Putnam Place for holding it down. Guys, we've got Jocelyn and Chris Arndt about to wrap it up with their brand new single, Runaway, right here on Tunes, 92.5, 104.5. I love this job.
You're good at it.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, you're wrong.
It just kind of threw me in.
Cool.
Good.
Let's just run away. You gave an inch, then took a mile. Got a hole, took a while. You was on the smile. Got away. Lost the words you couldn't say what you were trying to say. Run away. You took a shot, didn't get far. For a moment you forgot who you were. You got a choice, you can choose. You got me, 'cause you got nothing to lose. When your bones are aching and you feel like you're lost and your hands are shaking. And your heart is breaking. Oh, don't you see? Just run away with me. Let's just run away. Run away. We make the rules, we draw the lines. The hope is running out of my mind. It's like a key, that point of view, yeah. Truth be told, we're staying up, there's only one thing to do. When your bones are aching and you feel like you're lost and your hands are shaking. And your heart is breaking. Oh, don't you see? Just run away with me. When the earth is breaking and the sun's out of light, you're losing your voice and you're losing your mind. When your heart is breaking, oh, don't you just run away. When your bones are aching and you're shaking, run away. When the light seems so real, the truth is fake. Getting hard to see. When your bones are aching, heart is breaking, and my chance for taking. So there's no, I don't care. Say the word, I'll be nervous. We can run away. Run away with me. When your bones are aching and you feel like you're lost, when your hands are shaking, when your heart is breaking, oh, don't you see? Just run away with me. When the earth is breaking and the sun's out of light, you're losing your voice and your soul and your mind. When your heart is breaking, oh, don't you see? Just run away. Let's just run away.
Woo!